Yeah, hello team. Good morning and good evening. Let us start the session. So today is our second session in the ReactJS Batch 30. Okay, so let me quickly rewind what we have discussed in the last session. So in the last session, we have introduction about myself and we'll take introduction of everyone. From the Monday. Okay, so let me quickly explain about our course. So yesterday we started the course. Okay, so our course journey is the 2 months. So every day you are having the 1 hour session by the 7:30 a.m. IST in terms of I'm saying IST. Okay, daily you will have the 5 interview questions, 2 to 3 labs. Next, if you have the doubts, please join the 5 minutes before the session or after the session. Or else you can able to ask the questions anytime in the day. Also, you can able to text me. So based on the today's topic, okay. So we will reply you. So if you are not able to get an answer, so you can able to call me. I don't have any issues. Okay. So almost I will inform the students to be called. Okay. Next, in this React.js series, what and all I will cover. So remember this point. Anybody able to learn the React.js? Anywhere you can able to learn the React.js. What specifically here you are going to be learn? That is the important point. Either you can able to learn the YouTube or self-learning or so on. So number of things are there. So what is the difference between our trainings versus others? So here you are going to be learn a practical oriented training with a project from the scratch to advanced level. It's a driving the scenarios. Okay, the scenarios in the sense. So you know the subject. So you know if you Google it, you can able to get the JavaScript. What is the JavaScript? What is the functions types? Everything. But how to utilize these functions as a reusable component? Next, how to reduce the coding. So what are the coding standards, principles? Okay, what are the methodologies? Okay, so how to improve the system performance, your application performance? All these are the scenarios. For example, you people are working employees, right? Okay, for the working employees, I'm saying that one. So how to handle a scenarios of exception handling? Everybody know how to handle exceptions. Okay, so exception handling means something was failed. So nothing but you are ordering something in the Amazon, the order was failed, but amount got deducted. That is called exception. So how to handle that is such a type of exceptions? How many ways to be handled? There are three ways. Okay. So like this, here you are going to learn about the scenarios, all the real-time oriented scenarios. Okay, so even how the Redux was implemented. I will not explain about the Redux directly. I will explain about the JavaScript, how the Redux was implemented. Next, I will show you the libraries which you will never seen. After I will after our libraries, once you are seeing, right, you also will tell about. So this libraries I have not seen in the Google also. Okay, so I will definitely will give to you. Next. The React.js, JavaScript, Redux, and the libraries, these are a part of the coding. In the design perspective, I will explain about HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. Okay, next. So if you want the syllabus, go to this website. There you can able to get it. Next. Along with the real-time project, I will explain you how to design a code, performance, security, authentication, and 1 or 2 design patterns also. Okay, even our React.js also following some design pattern. Today I will explain. Next, we'll explain about the API calls, protocols, fetch, AXI voice, Ajax, API responses. Okay, so these are the quick information about what we are going to be learn here. Okay, so here you are not going to learn about only the theory, only the concept. You are going to be learn about how to utilize these concepts in the real-time project. That is our target. Okay, that's what everybody joined. Okay, fully focus on this one. Next, if I want to develop a web application nowadays, which library is the very famous and frequent one is the React.js. Okay, because there is a number of benefits are there. Data binding, JSX, virtual DOM, a functional class-based hooks, unit testing, live data. So next, you can able to easily embedded into existing project. Embedded in a existing project. So for example, the project already built. Take it as IRCTC. The project already built, but they want to introduce a food order system. Can I develop that specific food order system using the React.js? Yes, I will show you in the upcoming sessions one day how to utilize this React.js in the JavaScript application also. Okay. Next, JavaScript libraries. What are the JavaScript libraries? ReactJS, Vue.js, Kendo, jQuery, AnyJS, number of things are there. So which one is the JavaScript framework? Angular is the framework. So this is the what we have discussed. Okay. Next, we have discussed about our softwares. So if you want to work with React.js, what are the requirements? So first, you need to install the Node.js. So anybody starting the career in the React.js, don't be confused. Come for the 3 to 4 sessions. You will get a clarity. Okay, I will take care each and everyone. Okay, even you are having the 10 plus experience also, I will take care you to be get into the advanced level concepts, everything. Okay, it's a promise based session. Anytime if I miss the promise, you can able to raise it too. So click on this one, and exe will be downloaded. Yesterday's session I shown you. Okay, if anybody missed, go to the YouTube channel VKC trainings. There you can able to get. Or else text us, we'll send you the link. So after the Node.js, but why I need to be install this Node.js? Because you are going to work with the React.js. But your browser, this is my browser, right? Web browser will understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript only. It will not understand other programming languages like React.js. It will never understand that one. It will never understand the Angular. So to make this understand React or Angular, we should use Node.js. Okay, so Node.js is a compiler. It will be convert your React.js syntax to browser understandable HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That's it. Next, I have shown you how to create a React.js application. If you want to create a React.js application, choose a specific folder. So here I'm choosing the React.js examples. So here I have created how to create a, go to the address bar, type cmd npx space create hyphen react hyphen app and your application name. For example, I want to work with some application. Okay, so today is my first application FIR first ex1 our first exam, but don't give the spaces. Okay, so even in the folder also don't give the spaces. For example, example is the folder where we are creating our application. Okay, so once you press it will take 5 minutes and it will create this one. So here it is created. So we have created the React.js application. What is the next step? Once we created the React.js application, we need to write a coding. Yes or no? The next step is, please continue from yesterday. The next step is install a Visual Studio Code. So what is this Visual Studio Code? Okay, this is called IDE. IDE. What is the full form of IDE? Integrated Development Environment. So IDE is nothing but integrated development environment. This IDE is used to write code and compile a application. If you want to write a code, we need an IDE. Okay, for example, you want to purchase an item from the internet, you need Amazon or not? So it's a platform. It's an environment where you can able to sell and buy the items. So here also you must use the Visual Studio Code. So how I can able to get it? So type Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio Code, open this link. Okay, so click on the download. So if you are the Windows, go for it. If anybody from the US, you are using the Mac, go for this one. Okay, let me click on this Windows and exe will be downloaded. Okay, open that exe and install that software. So first install the Node.js, next create a React application, next install Visual Studio Code. So is that a specific order? No, you can able to follow any order. Okay, your choice. So it's about installation and creations. It will not depend on one after another. Anything can be fine. Any order can be fine. Okay, so here simply accept. next, next, and click on the install. That's it. If it is already installed, it will just update, otherwise it will reinstall. Okay, so next, how you are following the approach? Don't be think like I will go for HTML first, CSS first, JavaScript first, and then React. It's a traditional approach, normal approach. It's a failed approach. It will not become a success. So you will become a success when you learn the project. Okay, so let me drive whatever I will be follow. Okay, simply follow me. Every day simply follow me. However, I am going to be drive the session. So the take a topic, practice. Any doubts, call me, raise it to me. So you should be get the success. Okay, so in the Visual Studio Code got installed. Okay, so once open the Visual Studio Code. So I have the some previous project, that's why it is showing. Simply open the Visual Studio Code, go to the file, open a folder. Okay, so every day no need to open again and again. Once you open, right, it will keep on in the open state. Okay, so after installation, from where I can able to get it? So this is the link. Okay, this is my link. Click install. After installation, okay, open Visual Studio Code. How to open? Simply search from here Visual Studio Code. So there you can able to see the app. Okay, open Visual Studio Code, go to file, open folder. Okay, simply go to the file and open the folder. Open folder. So in the folder, you need to be give that path. So which is my path? This is my path, right? Yes, simply copy this path and add the folder. Select a folder. That's it. Okay, copy that folder name, select a folder. That's it. So now the React.js application is open. Okay, so we install the Node.js, we created the application, we install the Visual Studio Code. Done. Next, how to run the React.js application? Next one, take it as run React.js application. Okay, so who will help to run the React.js application? So React.js is a library. It's just a library providing a syntax to develop a web application. Okay, so our React.js is the library. It is providing some code to develop application. But who will be help us to be run my application? Here Node.js. Okay, Node.js providing npm commands to build and run a React.js application. So take it as a run command. Take it as a run command. Okay, so what is that command? Npm start. The npm command is nothing but a npm start. Okay, so how I can able to run? Okay, same again. Go to the address bar of created. Go to the address bar of created application. Type cmd. It will open command prompt and then type npm start. Okay, what you need to do? Go to the address bar. This is my address bar, right? Type cmd. Okay, type cmd. Run npm space start. Okay, next. This is the way. Next. So in the Visual Studio Code also, here you are having the terminal, new terminal. So this is the inbuilt command prompt. Okay, the inbuilt command prompt. So here also you can able to run same path, right? Same path. The terminal is the inbuilt command prompt. So npm space start, press enter. Okay, anything can be fine. Here if you're doing is the fine, here also fine. Okay, but if you having here half of the place is occupied, right? Next in the real time, so Visual Studio Code itself taking the responsible to write a code and compile in the code. In my point of view, I will give the student, let it be separate command prompt. Okay, so anything can be fine. Either you can able to open like this. So next way is okay, in a VS Code, Visual Studio Code, having a option having an option. What is that option? Terminal. From there also we can run. There also we can able to run. So this is about our running. So by this we have completed the setup. Now we need to be start our coding. Okay, see, application is running. So this is the ReactJS symbol. Okay, so Webpack compiled successfully. Okay, now you can able to run. So this is my local URL. Okay, next, so currently I'm using some internet, right? So that internet was connected to this network. So it will check for that one. Is there any available network or else a local URL? Okay, if you want to run the network, if you are in the companies, you are connected through the network. So one more thing, so if you are working employee, okay, so if you want to try this ReactJS in our office application, it will sometimes it cannot be show about the local. Okay, it will show you about the network directly. Run that URL, anything can be fine, no need to be confused. Okay, whatever it is showing, right? Copy this one, run it. Already the default browser will be run. Sir, how this was loaded? My default browser is the Internet Explorer. This command prompt will be load this one, no need to copy anything. Or else if you want to copy and paste in any browser also can be fine. Okay, anything can be fine. So this is the way. So now our ReactJS application is running. So clear installation process. Anybody having any confusion, any issues, let me notice. Can we start? Can we start, right?
Yes.
So we are dealing about ReactJS. Sir, what is the architecture of ReactJS? Who invented this ReactJS? So how it is utilizing? Okay, so let us see some history. Okay, so who invented this ReactJS? Yes, sir. Please start to be interact. Whatever you know, please add it. Our sessions always interact. Yes. ReactJS was. Yes,
Facebook.
please go ahead. Correct.
Facebook.
Developed by Facebook. In which year? In the 2013. Okay, 2013. Next, so it is officially released. Officially released in 2014. But if you are observing from when the companies are using, okay, in a ReactJS version 16.8, it was in the year of 2018. Okay, so new features are introduced. So these are the required features. Okay, in the ReactJS version 16.8, in the 2018, new versions are introduced. So from then, companies are moved to ReactJS. Nowadays, if you observe, nobody is not getting the salary unlike a ReactJS person. Yes, it's a fact. Even .NET Java people, so only converting. Last batch I had a few students. They are a .NET full stack developer, Java or Python. So they now they are joined only the ReactJS as a 100% hike. Yes, which I noticed. Okay, because that much of openings are going nowadays. Okay, but this ReactJS using what type of principle? Okay, ReactJS. Okay, so ReactJS uses separation of concerns. For example, you are creating some business. See, like a big boss. What is the rule of the? What is the business logic of big boss? They are taking the members or the team into the one house. So within the house, they are observing how they are performing. Same here also. If I want to use some programming language, some library framework, so they also should be follow some design pattern. So separation of concerns, design pattern. Okay. SOC in the sense, SOC in the sense, separation of concerns. Okay. So SOC in the sense, separation of concerns. Sir, what is mean by separation of concern? Here, each concern is a feature. Okay, here each concern is a feature. Okay, so if you want to develop Amazon website, Flipkart, you are going to see many features, right? Mobile, electronic items. Okay, so that is called a concern. Okay, it's a technical word. No need to be think something else. If I open something here, see Visual Studio Code. So here is documents, right? If I click on the documents, I can able to load some documents. Yes or no? So here, if I say updates, I can able to load something. So this updates is nothing but it is targeted to specific URL. This is called a concern. It's a technical word. Okay. Okay. So ReactJS using the SOC designer pattern. Same like if you want to be Guba. So any business, for example, you want to success in the Zomato. What is the business rule of Zomato? Zomato is a hotel. No, what is the business rule here? A hotel is there. Required peoples are there. These required peoples are tie up with their work. Am I correct or no? So what the Zomato deciding? Zomato deciding will create one application which will serve the food from the restaurant to the persons. Clear? That is a business logic. Okay. So next, if you want to restart the career, you should be adapt like what you should be get it. So I'm restarting my career. What you need to do? If you want to restart my career, I'm from the different background, different things. What is the target? So you should adapt like daily 1 hour session practice for 3 to 4 hours. That's it. Definitely you will have a very good restart. Okay. So take it as a one logic. Here also, if you want to develop a library or the framework, it should use some design pattern. Without a design pattern, nothing. Design pattern is nothing but a business. Clear? So it is following SOC. SOC is nothing but a separation of concern. Here concern is a feature. Okay. Next, in the ReactJS feature is in the ReactJS feature is however feature is a component. So too many technical terms, huh? No need to worry. I will explain you. Hope everybody is clear the concern, right? Clear, Rajini?
Yes.
Okay. So each some concern is nothing but they are using some design pattern. The design pattern is the separation of concern. Each concern is the feature. Okay. In the ReactJS, a feature is a component. Sir, you are saying about a component. A component is nothing but functional. For example, you got some bike repair. What you will do? You go to the mechanic. What he will tell? Sir, I lose him. There is some component got destroyed. For example, you are having the TV. Okay. TV something was it's not working. That mechanical person, what he will say? They will say about the component got breaked. Okay. Even any electronic item, they will say about a component. Okay, so here also a component is the functional item. Clear? A component is the functional unit. A function is nothing but a logic. Okay, it's a function. It performs some action. A function is nothing but performing some action. Here, component is a functional unit. Okay, first to take it, I will explain and show you in the practical. Here a component is the functional unit. So here don't be at the question like, sir, component is a functional unit, but component is a class unit, right? See, JavaScript function is the different, here functional is the different. Okay. So here component is the functional unit. For example, you are having some laptop issue. Once go and visit, what they will tell, sir, some components got burned. I need to get it done. So your component is nothing but functional unit. Okay, clear? A concern is nothing but a feature. This feature will be developed in the ReactJS as a component. A component is nothing but a functional unit. Okay, so now continue it. In the ReactJS, components are developed by using JavaScript function or class. Okay, if you want to develop a component, you must use your JavaScript function or a class. Everybody is clear? So it was developed with a Facebook. Facebook given the design pattern is called SOC. In the SOC, they are saying about I am going to create a component for each and every functionality. So this functionality is developed by the component. This component, it can be class or a functional. Okay, now we will start the ReactJS. Any questions up to here? Clear? So now take a heading JavaScript. So from this, your ReactJS started. ReactJS using which scripting language? JavaScript. Okay. See, this is my website, right? Visual Studio Code is my website, right? This website also developed by using the JavaScript. That's what. Okay. 100%. I will say 100% web applications are built by using the JavaScript. People will say 80% of web application, 90%. No, 100%. Without a JavaScript, nothing. Even if you're using the Bootstrap also, there is in the Bootstrap, there is a one CSS version, next JS version also is there. Okay. Even we can able to see the files also, see the code. But today you will never understand. Okay. After 10 days, you can able to understand all this code also. Okay. See the function. Okay. So window dot navigator, something they're using a navigator is nothing but this one. Okay, 100% of web applications, two types of applications are there nowadays, web applications and mobile application. If you're installing the Zomato is the mobile app. If you want to order the web, that is the web and mobile two are the two different apps. Okay, who will develop? iOS team will be developed, Android team will be developed. Okay, so web application is a different, that one is a different. Here we are going to be target to learn about a web application. In the web application, what are the web technologies? So web technologies are three. What are those? Our web technologies are three. What are those? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Whatever my Bootstrap, it's not a web technology, it's a framework on the top of your CSS. Okay. Yes. Let us start. What is the JavaScript here? What is the JavaScript here?
It's a client-side programming language.
Correct. JavaScript is a client-side programming language. Next.
Used for validation at client side.
Okay. JavaScript is a dynamically typed and lightweight programming language to develop user interactable web applications. Okay, so our JavaScript is a dynamically typed and lightweight programming language to develop user interactable web applications. This is called dynamic applications. Yesterday I told you, right? Web applications are the two types. One is the static, second one is the dynamic. Our JavaScript is a dynamically typed and a lightweight programming language to develop user interactable web applications. Now tell me who developed this JavaScript? So JavaScript was developed by Brendan Each in the year of 1995. But these scientist names, no need to worry, nobody will not ask. It was developed by Brendan Each in the year of 1995. Okay. For example, you are directed a movie. Yeah. So our Nagaraj directed a movie, so he can able to release directly. Yeah, Nagaraj, is it possible? No. So everybody so silent. Please be interact. So is it possible to release directly? Who will approve?
No, we have to approve distributors.
Censor. Okay. Censor will approve your movie. Correct. First, censor team has to be approved. Then we'll go for the distribution. Okay. But same here also. Brendan Each is a scientist, a computer guy. He developed the JavaScript in the year of 1995. But how it was released? It should be released, right? By whom it will be approved? Any programming language, it will be approved by the Computer Manufacturing Association. Where it is? ECMA. JavaScript was approved by ECMA in 1997. Okay. ECMA in the sense European computer manufacturing European Computer Manufacturing Association. Okay. So these things are we definitely require. That's what I'm giving. Okay. So what is the purpose of it? Once you understand the purpose of ReactJS, that design pattern, it is very easy to develop. Okay. So JavaScript was developed in the year of 1995, but it is got approved by ECMA in the 1997. ECMA in the sense European. You know that Europe countries, in the European, there is a one Computer Manufacturing Association was started. Any programming language. So for example, I develop a Java. Can I release directly? No, it should be approved by ECMA, European Computer Manufacturing Association. But ReactJS also got approved from the ECMA. No. Okay, it's a library. It's a library. Okay. But if it is a library, also it requires some license, right? So ReactJS is using what type of licenses? ReactJS is by MIT licenses. Okay, they are using MIT licenses. Okay. So clear. Now in our JavaScript, what it having? So what the JavaScript contains as a JavaScript, what I need to be understand, what to be learn in the JavaScript. So let us take it. What our JavaScript contains? Our JavaScript contains statements. JavaScript contains statements. Okay. Statements. Okay. These statements are a statement is a instruction to execute a program. Execute a program. Okay, it's an instruction. Okay, so nowadays you are giving instructions to the Alexa. Also, Alexa, switch off the fan, switch off the light. It's an instruction. Here also you are going to be write instruction. For example, a user is login into the system. That is nothing but one instruction to log in. So now tell me what type of the statements I will list down. Please take that one. So these statements are nothing but a comments. Next, data types, comments, data types, functions, JavaScript functions, conditional statements, and loop statements, comments, data types, functions, conditional statements, class, okay, etc. Okay, so these are the main data types, functions, conditional statements, looping statements, class. These are the main things, and etc. So timers, storages, okay, some objects, something is there that will become under the extract. Okay, so object will become under the data type. Okay, so now let us start with the function. Okay, so I will start with the function. So as of now we have seen the theory na, so we'll go for practical function. So how to write a function? See here. So let me go to the practical. This is your ReactJS application, right? So what is the function here? So how to create a ReactJS application feature? A concern. A concern is nothing but a component. A component is nothing but your function or a class. Clear? So now how to create a function, how to create a component, that is the question. Okay, so tomorrow I will explain about the folder structure. Okay, sometime back we are running the command called npm start. Am I correct or not? Next, if I want to run the Angular application, which command you are using? Anybody from the Angular? Or else ng serve. Another command other than ng serve? npm start. Okay, npm start. So npm start is nothing but a node package manager. See here you are using the ReactJS, here Angular, it will never thinking. So your Node.js will never think it. Okay, so where you are running? So here you are selecting and run it. Correct? Or else in the terminal you are selecting and running. So whenever you are running npm start, that start will be pointed to this script. That's what the React application will be run. Okay, same in the Angular application also you are having the starter that will be connected. This point I will give you later in the tomorrow session, but I'm just explaining. Okay, so get it from the scratch to advanced level. You should be in the perfect, the complete. Next, here you can able to see the versions also. Okay, so next, if you want to work with a migration project also, I will show you where to be change the versions, how it should be work. So any technology, Vue.js or Kendo.js or any JS or our ReactJS or Angular, whatever it is, we are using the npm start. It is the common running command. So that start will be connected to your package.json, and the start of this start command will be run and it will be convert. Then it will be think like Node.js will be think, okay, this is the ReactJS. Otherwise, Node.js also will not understand. Okay, even for the Angular also, either ng serve or npm start. Now see here. Here I'm having the app.js. Okay, this is my app.js. Okay, so in the src we're having something else. Don't worry about this folder structure. See, everyone observe here you are having the new folder, right? So create a folder called component. Okay, so in the real time you should be create organized application, an organized way. It's not about something else using the app.js or else people are now still saying. So just for the YouTube, no need to follow everything. It's just for the views there, everybody will do. Okay, just observe my thing. I will have the very less subscribers. Okay, so I will not concentration on this because I don't have the time there. Okay, they simply explain, create a component. Here people are following that one by the YouTube knowledge. They're coming for the interviews, so and they're failing. Sir, I know enter the ReactJS. So it's a different, the real-time oriented is the different. That's what you people are coming. Okay, so have that point. Create a folder called component. I want to show some details. Again, create a folder called details. Where to be created? In the component. Okay, so click on the details. Now create a file. Details dot component dot js. Okay, I will give you the notes. Please see. So now details dot component js file is there. Here I can able to start writing a program. So here I can able to start writing a Okay, if anybody know, don't be think like we are directly jumping into the React. No, everybody understand, right? How to create a component?
So Krishna, can't we create these components from the command prompt, like how
No.
we create in Angular?
No. So in the Angular, there is a 3 things will be created, right? So that's what ReactJS is the very lightweight program. Okay. So here it is not required.
Okay.
It's a simple straightforward JavaScript. There the syntax was totally different. There 4 files will be generated and it will add the references also.
Yeah, okay.
Here no need to add the references. There the totally it's different. Okay. So that it will update the module, correct? Here there is no module concept. Straightforward component, consume the component. Okay. So please take a heading. Clear, Ravindra?
Yes, Krishna.
So how to create a component? So please take a heading, how to create a component. So first you should open your application, go to the which folder? SRC folder. SRC folder. For example, I was confused with this one. The first day, simply you can able to go here, open SRC, new folder called component. That's it. Okay, component. Next, in the component also, simply create a new folder called details. In the details, you can able to create JavaScript file. Okay, so SRC folder, create a folder. Which folder you need to be create? Any folder, give some name, create a folder, details. Today I'm creating my folder as details. Okay, next again in the details, creating a folder. Oh, wait. Go to the SRC, create a folder called component. Okay, or component or components. Let it be pure plural. Components. In this components again, create a folder called details. Okay, that's it. In the details folder, create. See, if you want to create simply, okay, simply create. So if you're confusing from there, right, simply follow here. Okay, you know, right, how to create a component folder, component. Okay, so here simply take it as a new folder, details. That's it. Okay, that's it. Come here. Here you can able to see. Click on the details. Okay, so underline will be on the details, right? Now go to the file. Click on this file. Give the name details dot component.js. Sir, why so the component extension here? I will tell you. So not today. We'll see. Clear? This is the JS file. Okay, so now create details dot component.js. Okay, now create a details dot component.js. First I need to create a component. In the component I will use the JavaScript code. We'll start the JavaScript function. Okay, everybody is clear? Chandan, Dilip, Revati, Manikanta,
Yes, sir.
Rajini.
Yeah.
Any questions? Going good? So let us rise it. Okay, anything. But no need to hurry. Let me have to be go little slow for the 3 to 4 days. Okay, so that everybody will understand the base. Once you are perform on the base, right? For example, the pillars of our home is the strong, then we can able to construct the top very easily. So now I created, so here our JavaScript will be start. Okay, here our JavaScript will be start. So this is my ReactJS application, right? I need to be print my name. How I can able to write? I need to write a logic. Okay, so how I can able to write a logic? I want to print my name. For example, welcome to VKC trainings. If I say like this, it will be printed there. On this one, no. I need to write some instruction. Okay. If you want to switch on the light on means nowadays it's not on. Okay, tomorrow you need to add Alexa or you need to switch on. So here a logic is required. So how to write a logic? So which are the logical units? In the JavaScript, functions are the logical units. So you must use the JavaScript functions. So I will give you the notes. Please observe. What is the function here? Function details. My function name. Okay, this function will return something. So one div, or I want to return some header. Okay, so if you want to return header, welcome to VKC training. Are you able to see the VKC trainings here or no? Okay, somebody was there. Until we are calling that one, they will not respond. It is a correct, right? So here also a logic is ready. Okay, clear? So this logic is ready. Whenever you are calling this logic, then only it will be execute. Okay, so now take it as a function. A function is a logical unit in the JavaScript. In the JavaScript, a function is a logical unit to perform some logic. Okay, so what is mean by logic? Logic is nothing but instruction. Okay, so when you switch on the fan, it is on. So it's a logic. Okay, if you want to start a car by using the key. Okay, so your function is a logic in a JavaScript. So how many types of functions are there? So are you getting any noise? Only my voice, right? Types of functions. How many types of functions in the JavaScript?
Two types. Two types.
Two types.
Constructor functions and literal functions.
6 types.
6 types.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, please go ahead. Whatever you know, we'll add it.
Arrow function.
Arrow function.
Unknown
Okay.
function.
Type just to give the count. Okay. So almost we have the 8 to 9 different functions are there. Okay, I will tell you. The first one is a function. It's a general function. This simply you can able to call a parameter less function, parameter less function, or non-returnable function. Okay, next parameterized function. So next is the parameterized function. Next, returnable function. Next, variable defined function or anonymous function. Next, arrow or lambda function. Arrow or lambda function. Next, callback function. Okay, no need to worry. By tomorrow you will get the order. Okay, by tomorrow you will understand all the functions. I will show you in practical. So callback function. Next, self invoking or immediately invoked function. Okay, next, generator function. Okay, next, generator function. These are the 8 different types of functions, sir. Almost first 6 functions are we are continuously using. So this is the very rare generator function, not at all you are using. So who invented JavaScript? Brendan Each. That guy saying about nobody is not using the JavaScript generator function. So there is a reason, I will tell you. Okay, so now tell me what is a function? A function is a logical unit. So function syntax. So what is the function syntax? Function is the keyword, small function, and your function name. You must give some function name. So this function may have, may not have params or arguments. This function may or may not have arguments, braces. Here you will write a logic. Here you will write a logic. Okay, so don't be think like a demo. See, already yesterday we started the session team. So almost if I declare the data, almost members will be confirmed, then only join, but few can able to come for the day, that can be fine. So something session is going to be start, nothing, already we started. Yesterday we have completed the setup. Today we're discussing about so what type of architecture of the ReactJS, what it contains. Now we are starting the JavaScript. First we'll start the JavaScript and we'll go for the React. Okay, but the platform is the React, right? That's why I'm starting from the React. First we created a platform. Syntax is completed. See, this is my platform. That's what this is my ReactJS platform. From here I need to be work on the JavaScript syntaxes and React syntaxes. So this is the example. Please take it. So please take it. Meantime, anybody having any questions? Abhishek, Akaya, Anasuya, Aravind, Ashwan. Anybody? Chandan, Deepak, Dilip, Johnson, Ramesh, Koteshwar Rao, Manikanta. Any questions? Naidu, Narendra, Rajini, Ramesh, Ravindra, Sharath. Any questions? Going good? Venkat Gopi.
No,
So,
no question.
so 2 to 3 days, let us go in detail and then we'll go. Okay. So nobody, no need to be hurry, right? Anybody need to be complete ReactJS within 2 to 3 days. Sometimes students will ask me, do you know, sir, I have seen, I know entire ReactJS, but I want to revise the real-time subject 2 days. Sir, I told him after the 2 days, he thinking about I will get a job. Okay. So after 2 days, I will call. Still, I am waiting. After 2 months, 3 months, sometimes 1 year also. Okay, few members, a few students I know personally, they will not understand the real-time is different. What you understand is totally different. Correct or not? Okay, don't mean no need to be hurry. Let us have the 2 months of dedicated time to get a success. Clear how to create a function. Now function is created. I want to print my name. Now the requirement is how to call a component. See, this is the component. Now your details component. This is your component. A component is a functionality. Okay, a functionality. So this is a functionality showing some my name. That's it. Our training's name. That's it. Okay. So next step is how to call a component. How to call a component. If you want to call a component, the first step is so what you want to be exposed. So this function you must be say like export. Okay. First the function should be export. So what is mean by export here? Okay. So if you want to be export, then only this function is ready to be get it. Okay. So export. So if you want to deliver something, I should be post or not. Without posting, how you will get the call also. Correct. So the function should be export. Step number 1. First step, make it as a. So in the component, you may have the many functions. See, so here I can able to say something also. Function, I'm showing a show alert. This will be called. No. So how I can able to call this alert? You should be call this one. If you want to say first step number 1 in the component, function should be export. The exported function is available to access in another file. Sir, which is the another file? Tomorrow I mean maybe Monday I will showcase you what is the entry and exit point of ReactJS. Okay, so you exported. Correct. Next, what you need to do? Step number 2. Go to the app.js. So you must import. First, remove this all these headings. Okay, remove all these headings. So you must be import. What you need to be import from where? component slash the path I will explain you later. No need to worry. Okay, nobody will not get in a one class. So this is called a path. What to be export? You must export details. Okay, next you should be use the details here. That's it. Okay, see it. Okay, so able to see, welcome to VKC training. That's what. Okay, step number 2, import the component in app.js. Okay, you should import the component in app.js. So what is the import statement? This is your import statement. So Narendra having question, what is the difference between the export with the default, without the default? Yeah, I will show you tomorrow. Okay, so I will come one by one. Okay, no need to worry. So in the same step, you need to use the function name as a selector. So what is this selector? We'll explain. Okay, tomorrow I will explain about this selector. So today your task is complete the setup. Okay, everyone, to complete the setup, next try to be print your name and go through our notes. Okay, today what I have discussed, already have seen some interview questions. What is the principle or pattern used in ReactJS? Which one? Next,
SOC.
how to set up ReactJS. Next, how to create a component. Next, what is a component? I have not explained you how to create a component. Next, types of JavaScript functions. Next, what is a statement? What is a statement? It's an instruction. Okay, so these questions, once the session is completed, everyone, please. So once the session is completed, please go through. I mean, everybody, please take the questions also. Have a question and answers. Okay, but today topic is completed means no need to worry. So entire in the 2 months, one topic will be revised minimum 2 to max 5 times. It will become again and again because we're driving a project, right? So it will come and again and again. No need to worry. Clear? Questions done? So what's the today's lab? Today's task? Create a ReactJS app and create a ReactJS app and create a component and print data or your name. Okay, done. So first day onwards, so please be in the sync with me. Any questions, if you're not able to ask here, you can able to call to me. Okay, we'll discuss and solve your issues or doubts. Any questions? Can close the session.
Yeah, just I
Okay,
have one
team.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please go.
In this session, we covered Git also, right? Entire our classes.
So in the sessions, I will explain the Git. See the Git in the companies you are using the Git is the different. Here is the different. Git is the purchased one. But even if you want, I will showcase. Okay. So everything, yeah. So once you are coming here, right, to whatever you need, you can able to utilize me for the 2 months, including the deployment, all the process, everything. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So any questions about today's session? Everybody's clear? So okay, team, thanks for the day. So please join the same link tomorrow. We'll discuss about all the 6 different types of the functions, how to work with a functional component. Okay, so simply follow me. No need to worry about the syllabus. No need to worry about something else. So don't be confused. Sir was started something else. Nothing. Simply blindly follow me. I will make you to be get the success definitely. Okay, that is my target.
Okay, one more thing, Krishna. You send me the document. Which
No,
one
you are
we-
taking the notes or not?
I'm not taken today.
Take the
Okay.
notes from tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.